Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the Friday Night Live Scream. I kind of want to do this funny thing where I drink out of this as though it's like a glass of wine, but this is an old spaghetti factory glass with pink lemonade in it. The spookiest drink you'll ever find.
Oh yeah, I have a spaghetti factory glass too. Somewhere. Or maybe not, it might have broke. I don't
The
know.
most horrible thing imaginable. Italy.
Oh no.
But hello, Pig Doodles. Hello, Kit. But yeah, we are here today, and we're going to do a regular good old Friday Night Live Scream. What we're going to do is we're going to breed probably, like, part 1 of Mr. Boop. If I remember right, it probably won't take more than an hour. We're going to get through part 1 of Mr. Boop, and then I'm going to play a game called Malefactor, which is a game I wanted to play yesterday, but fucking Chag and Scoop was just so much. It was like, well, you know.
Last week.
Yeah. I have to ask what is a man and then throw the glass at the wall. I'm not going to throw the glass at the wall because I like this glass, and I don't want it to break. And it fucking will, by the way. I used to have 2 of these kinds of glasses. We do not anymore. But yeah. So, Dawson, real quick, have you done anything this weekend that you would like to talk about? Watched anything, played a video games? Video James?
You know, I feel like there was something that I wanted to...
Well, we played Bullets Per Minute, and...
Yeah, I played Bullets Per Minute. That game is,
and, Gunfire Reborn, you've been playing?
fun, I think. Yeah, I've been playing Gunfire Reborn.
Yeah,
they just came out with the DLC, which... It's like $5, but it's 2 characters and 4 guns. It's, you know, it's like one of those. It's another character, like Borderlands. The game is very similar to Borderlands, I would say, except there's like 36 guns in each one. It's like a Diablo. You know how there's like 36 different types of sword, and each one comes with a billion modifiers. Yeah. Me and Sane are currently working on getting through Nightmare mode, which there's another difficulty above Nightmare. We've already unlocked 3 new difficulties. Like, it goes normal, then hard, then elite, then Nightmare, and we have to unlock even hard mode, so like...
The real don't fuck around mode, you know how it is.
Exactly. Well, the next mode after that is called Reincarnation mode, which I don't even know what the fuck that means. It's crazy. It's a roguelite as well, so, you know, there's also probably... there's, you know, the roguelike and roguelite culture is to push the game to as hard as you possibly can, and then also break the game.
Yeah.
Like Risk of Rain, for example.
Yeah, or Isaac, etc., etc. Yeah, don't actually break your Italian grass, but you should become Dracula. It would be cool as fuck. What do you think I've been doing? I'm working on it. I'm getting there. We need to stream with throwing glass with your throwing glass. Well, I don't have a throwing glass. These sticks are expensive. I don't want fucking glass. I have to live in this place.
The goal of every roguelike is to find out what the biggest number is.
That's true, yeah.
Exactly. I was playing the character that can wield 2 guns at the same time, and I just picked up 2 of the same grenade launcher pistol, and just boom, 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 boom. One was corrosive and had bonus damage if they were on fire, and one was flaming and had bonus damage if they were on corrosive, and I just like literally like... Me and Sane got to the last boss, and we, like, literally ate it. Like, the final boss of the game in, like, 2 seconds. And I'm like, yep, this is like Binding of Isaac, too.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the thing. Speaking of, like roguelikes being hard, actually, I do kind of have an evil glass. I do have this one, just, like, near me. It's empty. It doesn't have any wine in it, but I did have wine out of it at some point, so you know. But anyway, that's kind of like, fuck, what was it? The thing that I was going to think of, Compound, which is it's a VR, like, gun roguelike, and it's really weird on Compound. It, like constantly throughout, like, the FAQ and, like, a lot of the things on it, it just is like, alright, we want to make sure that you guys understand this is a very hard game. If it's a little bit too hard for you, you know, you can turn it down to easy, but it's a roguelite, so it's supposed to be hard. This is a game for people who are familiar with VR. You know, you gotta play it, like, it's not gonna be super easy immediately, so if it's too hard for you, that's the point. And I played through it, I'm like, this isn't like super hard. It's like normal levels of hard. It's like regular. Did you know that app is short for appetizer? At a restaurant, it is. Twitch is letting you watch the stream whilst using other apps. Oh boy, that's fun.
It isn't.
Isn't? Oh, that's not good. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
the
Are they gonna make it
opposite
like, are they gonna do like the YouTube thing and make that like a, well, you have to subscribe to Twitch Prime if you want to be able to do that?
Yeah, that'd be
Fucking awful. Or Amazon Prime, I guess. Yeah, I hope not, but yeah, maybe it's just like a weird bug that, like, you know, whatever.
yeah. Truthfully, I didn't even know you could do that in the first place. So
Yeah. You only recently learned that YouTube was able to do that. Used to be able to do that. Oh yeah. Here's the thing. It's making something like work in the background of your phone is just basically what most programs will just do. That's the baseline. Like, you have to put something in there to make sure it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? It's it's bad. But anyway, was that all you needed to talk about on Gunfire Reborn?
yeah, I think that's about it. But speaking of gun roguelikes, I also have been playing Bullets Per Minute, which is a very, very fun game.
Yeah.
I think it's like a rhythm game, right? But also a first-person shooter, and it feels very much like Doom. Like, it clearly wants to be Doom in the first-person shooter mechanics, right?
Yeah.
But or like Quake. But
yeah,
like everything you do, you have to go on the tempo, and it has like squares going towards your or arrows going towards your crosshair. You don't have to like match the arrows or anything. You just have to, whatever action you take, you have to do it while it's like when the arrow hits. Other than like moving, jumping, you can do that whenever, but like dash has to be on tempo or else it doesn't work. Your shots have to be on tempo or else they don't work. You can shoot on half beats, but the half beats are much harder. But I don't know, it's just really fun because once you get into like the rhythm of what you're doing, like reloading also has a rhythm to it, depending on what gun you use. Like some guns need to reload like boom, 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 but some only like you have to press the reload once and it's reloaded. Some is like a shotgun where you have to feed each individual shell on the tempo. It's really interesting for like a shooter gameplay mixed with rhythm gameplay. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never.
And it's wild. There's two games coming out like that. There's BBM, which has already come out, and then there's Metal Hellsinger, which is the one I'm waiting for. Before I play either of them, and it's really funny to like this idea just showed up.
Yeah, it's like, what if we might mix a shooter with a rhythm game and it like works? Because like, you know, there's like, they've already done the, okay, well, what if we mixed a roguelike with a rhythm game, right?
Yeah,
That's,
with like,
Cadence of Hyrule and, what's the other one? Crypt of the Necrodancer, which are both also very fun. I would recommend them. But like, that's more about quick thinking in the direction you have to go, whereas this is like quick thinking in the sense of like an action shooter game, right? But you still have to be thinking on the beat.
Yeah.
You don't. That's one of the things that like before I played it, I didn't understand. I was like, God, well, how do you ever aim if you can only shoot on the beat? But you can do something on every beat. You don't have to. Yeah. And so like I'll even find sometimes like I get into a particular rhythm where like instead of just shooting bump 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 bump, I like take 3 shots and then wait a beat and then take another 3 shots and then wait a beat. Like it's like interesting because everything has its own sound to it. So you kind of like are almost like adding to the song as it goes too, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that does sound cool. I'm really interested to play those, and I will eventually. But you know, it's one of those things where I'm waiting for one of them so I can compare the two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I actually streamed it a little bit, and this wasn't something that I really noticed because I was only playing it in short spurts until I streamed it. But the color palette on that game is like designed to fucking damage your eyes.
Yeah.
Like it is like absurdly oversaturated, and this is a stylistic choice, to be clear. It's not like it's not on purpose. It's because you start in heaven and it gets slowly and slowly less color saturated as time goes on. Yeah. As you climb down from heaven, or Asgard is where you're coming from. It's a Norse game, but yeah, it's like I don't know. it like really, you gotta stop looking at it every 50, like pretty much every run you have to go and take a break and rest your eyes.
Oof. But welcome, Gardevoir. Welcome.
Hello, Gardevoir.
Yeah. But yeah, ultimately good.
Ultimately, though, it's real good, yeah.
Hell yes, hell yes, hell yes. But yeah, anything else you've been doing?
Well, we watched a little bit of the Looney Tunes show.
Oh, fuck yeah, we did, didn't we? And
yeah,
a little bit we watched was pretty good.
Yeah, the writing is like on point. The jokes are funny.
Yeah.
Everybody is an asshole to each other, including Bugs Bunny, which is good.
Yeah.
It would be easy to make Bugs Bunny. I could see it being really easy to make Bugs Bunny the good guy who doesn't do anything wrong. But no, he's a fucking asshole just like everybody else.
Yeah, yeah. It's a nice fun show to watch. It's very casual, which is good.
Yeah. It's like a Looney Tunes. It is literally a Looney Tunes sitcom.
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
Yeah.
And it works pretty good. It works pretty good. They
like to the point where like Yosemite Sam moves into the house next to them and is an annoying neighbor. It's like a sitcom.
Yeah. They did something like that with the Muppets and did like The Office with the Muppets. I remember that being, but I don't like. I think it was canceled after one season, and I don't remember hearing anything past what happened in the first episode.
Weird.
Got a company outage, so yay, no internet, gonna watch it here a bit and wind down. Alright, sorry about that.
Oh, no internet, that sucks.
Hey Thel, Dawson rejected your proposal, now you're asking you, should you add a channel point reward that gives the voodoo a voodoo doll of you? No. Oh, I am not going to do that. However, I have my voodoo dolls around here somewhere.
I don't know how you would do that.
Yeah, I don't know how you would do that either. Like, because you need like a physical like bit of the person for that to even work. So yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, we wanted. Yeah, I guess we did. And anything else? Cause I'm trying to think. Maybe there was something.
We literally just watched the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, we watched
of
the first 2 episodes of JoJo. It's exactly what you expect. I don't know if there's all that much more we need to say about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Judge. First 2 episodes.
Same shit.
Same shit.
The villain is 20 steps ahead, and the JoJo is 21 steps ahead, and the JoJo wins. It's fucking and it's hilarious from start to finish. Yeah,
that's it. That's JoJo, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely fucking the most wacky shit. I will say that going to JoJo after, watching so much One Piece is fucking insane. Because One Piece is it's pretty standard. The guys beat each other up in very standard, simple ways. JoJo is the most goddamn ridiculous thing. It takes itself 100% seriously to the point where it sort of loops back around and stops taking itself seriously. And it's just stupid fun to watch. It's nice. The stuff that happens in JoJo is the kind of stuff that happens in folklore. Kinda, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's one way to put it, definitely. Just ridiculous bullshit, but it's like,
And then Odin cut off Tyr's hand, but Tyr took it back to the volcano to stitch it on.
Yeah.
Like...
Odin cut off Tyr's hand, but Tyr was waiting for Odin to cut off Tyr's hand, but Odin expected him to be prepared and then dodge the attack and use that particular dodge to send the man into the mountain. But he was hoping to be sent into the mountain so he could glue his hand back on so he could punch Odin in the face and win. That's what it's like. I think I haven't really done all that much this week in particular. I think I did watch the first 15 minutes of the fucking Amazon Lord of the Rings series at a friend's house, of course. I would never pay for that garbage. It's strikingly uncompelling. I watched the first 15 minutes last night, expected to be like, oh, well, you know, it's fucking Lord of the Rings shit. I'm definitely gonna be into it automatically. If you got some Tolkien lore, you know, I'm into that shit. I'm a sucker for it, so maybe I'll let myself get sucked in. And then I'm just sitting there like 15 minutes after like the first bit ends, and I'm like, do I really want to keep doing this, or do I want to go to bed? I ain't gonna go to bed. I'll finish this later if I, it's so weird. Because, like, well, it gives you these really, really flat characters to start off with, whose only character seems to be, like, in relation to the plot, or, basically, like, okay, so, this person's entire character is, I want to go and find Sauron, and I'm determined to do that, and then this character has an adversary character whose only determination is, I want to not go and find Sauron because I think that he might be dead or something, and ultimately not a problem. And this is like the entirety of the character that you get. Well, like if you compare it to like the fucking Lord of the Rings movies, like, right? The first thing you fucking run into with those is like Bilbo, who starts off on this soliloquy about like, hobbits, they're the dumbest motherfuckers you've ever fucking met. They only like to drink beer, smoke weed, and eat a bunch of food. If there's something going on outside of their borders, they don't want to fucking know about it. And if you try to tell them, they'll get fucking angry at you. The dumbest pieces of shit. And I love every single one of them. They're great motherfuckers to party with. It's fantastic. So it's like, hey, you get an entire character out of a guy. It's you know, it's great. You have this character, you have this thing that's set up and, like, a person to care about rather than the very nothing that show gives you. It's not fucking great. And even, like, it also does that, intro thing. The Lord of the Rings, you know, has a famously long, like backstory intro thing, but in that one, it's, like, a very clear sequence of events that lays out the important bits. Whereas, in this one, it's, like, a potentially unconnected sequence of events, and a bunch of the important stuff is kind of glossed over. We're getting to the important stuff, like, near the end of the rest of it was just basically fluff. As far as the stuff that you need to know right now to understand the plot of what Galadriel is doing, right? Like, for the original Lord of the Rings, it was like, okay, so, it started with the rings. You have these rings, and all of these rings were given to the leaders of these races. Here's who the races are, here's what they're like, here's how many rings they got. But, there was another one that was created by Sauron in the fires of Mordor. That's gonna be important later. So, he built a master ring that can control all of the others and use that to destroy the world. But then, a last alliance of men and elves fought him. And then, Isildur got the ring. And then Isildur dropped it in a lake. Now Gollum has the ring. And then Gollum dropped it. And now Bilbo has the ring. And now you're caught up. It's a pretty, like, it's a real good sequence of events, all of which are directly connected. Whereas this intro is like, the elves never knew a word for death until Morgoth showed up and he destroyed the world tree. We sailed to Middle-earth. We met the creatures there. We fought Morgoth for 100 years when you're stuck. Like, wait, hold on a second. So, wait, the world tree was in Valinor, the place that you sailed from. Why did you go to is Morgoth? Okay, Morgoth is there. So did he, like, go to Valinor and then leave? Hold on. Anyway, we then learned a word for death, as so many of us died over centuries. It was horrible, we lost so many elves. Eventually we beat Morgoth, though, so, jot that one down. When in, like, you know, the Lord of the Rings thing, it was like, okay, so, here's the sequence of events. Sauron does this bad thing. Sauron takes over all of this world. Here's the battle where we defeated Sauron. This one just sort of yada-yadas over Morgoth's death. And to be clear, at this point, this is the only, like, antagonist we've been introduced to. So it's like, okay, here's the big bad guy. We have established him. And he died. But he had a general that we haven't mentioned up until, like, the last 5 minutes of this backstory named Sauron. And he killed my brother. So I need to go find Sauron. And it's just like, well, you fucking told me about all this bad shit that fucking, like, Morgoth did, and Sauron was one of his generals. Okay, so, you know, bad by association. Great. What has he done? Explicitly nothing. To the point where most of the elves don't think he exists right now. Except he did kill this girl's brother. But it's like, it's so uncompelling. It just immediately hits you with, like, just flat characters, and then it just yada-yadas past stuff that, like, would potentially be important, or if it's not important, why are you giving it to me in like the 5-minute, 7-minute spiel that you do to get me caught up with the fucking world? Like, you can put these little like bits. You don't have to fucking like. You can mention Morgoth like once and say like Morgoth. Like, you can skip all of the stuff about the World Tree and Valinor or whatever, and you can just like start with, there is a great evil. His name was Morgoth, and we the elves went to Middle Earth to fight him. And Morgoth had corrupted many creatures, such as other elves, and also this guy named Sauron, who was one of his greatest generals. Sauron was a great builder of weaponry and magical items. He was a fucking monster, and he killed a shit ton of elves. The elves then marched on Morgoth's door. They fought, and Sauron showed up and was there and fighting too. And eventually the battle was won. But my brother, who was leading the charge against Sauron specifically, watched Sauron run away. And like a bunch of other orcs. And because you know about how bad Sauron is with all of the magical stuff, you saw the stuff that he did. We mentioned his ass first. And we focused on him. You know that my brother is taking up a very important thing by going to chase his ass down and killing his shit. But he ended up dead. So I needed to go get Sauron. Yeah?
But you know who Sauron is.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I also know about the world trees, right? I know why the sun and the moon exist in Tolkien.
But like, everybody knows who Sauron is. I'm not saying that as a defense. I say I would definitely be a better story. That you told it,
everyone knows who Sauron is, but ultimately, you still have to set up his character, because even through cultural osmosis and knowing he's a bad guy, giving a shit is, like you can just, say, there's Satan! He's bad! But you're not gonna give a fuck about him unless Satan's, like, a guy. Yeah, that's true.
Usually that's used as, like, a punchline in most stories. Like, look, it's Satan. He's a bad guy. Duh, it's fucking Satan. Like,
yeah, and it's,
but like that's supposed to be funny. You know?
Yeah, and like that. And the thing with this new Lord of the Rings, it's just not. It's immediately. And to be clear, again, only seen the first 15 minutes. Maybe it gets fucking better. I'm gonna watch the rest of it. I'll give you a goddamn. I'll come back next week, give you a run back, and be like, all right, I saw the first 2 episodes. I'll tell you if it's good or bad. Should you pay money for them? Fucking never. No, absolutely goddamn not. Watch them at a friend's house. But like, you know, fucking, like, I don't know if they're good or not. So far, I've been deeply unimpressed, but, you know, we'll have to wait and fucking see. It's just, I'm not super sure about it, just because I don't know if I can do good characterization. I think it's like, one of the things that Dawson was saying that it feels super reminiscent of a lot of stuff in Critical Role, and it's like they're trying to essentially, they're clearly trying to ape off of popularity of a lot of different things.
It's like better in Critical Role, right? Because you understand that this was created as a, like, okay, so think about this, right? If whatever character you're talking about who Sauron killed her brother, right?
Yeah.
Think about this. So like these group of players have been given a lore bible on the backstory of the world, and that's all of the Morgoth stuff, which granted it, like you said, I think it yada yada's over that too.
Yeah.
But then the character creates somebody that they need to get revenge on, and it's Sauron, and then okay, yeah, so we'll work that into the backstory, and then we'll make Sauron a big important general too.
Yeah.
Even though that's obviously Sauron's a fucking like very important character in Lord of the Rings, but like that's how it would feel, right?
Yeah.
Like from the way you're describing it, it feels like the like feels like the setup for a D&D campaign where half of it was written and then characters' backstories got worked in as important plot.
Yeah. Like, this is the post-Morgoth era, and then there's, like, a guy who is, like, one of Morgoth's generals, and, like, my character is an elf, and, like, her brother wanted to kill this general, and the general killed my brother.
Or like you were non-specific about the general in your character backstory, and this guy already made the general Sauron, and that would be really cool later on, but he can't give away too many details yet, because that's part of the story that you have set up.
Yeah.
But, like, that doesn't forgive it. Like, in Critical Role, it's a little bit different, because that actually is what's going on. It's an organic role-playing experience, but, like, in this is a written television show, you know?
Yeah, and ultimately, it's it is like I don't know what the best way to goddamn describe it is. Like, it's all of this stuff has like a direct conclusion that it leads up to, and a bunch of things that happen within this, because this is like all Second Age stuff, which, you know, it's following the Silmarillion. Like, it's not like completely trashing it or anything. Like, all the stuff is there. They talk about the Silmarils in one of the episodes. I was skipping around in them, and yeah, they definitely like mention them. Like, that, those sluts come up, and, you know, like, I assume that they're a big important thing in the backstory, but like the stuff that like showed up and introduced us to the world and like the characters is really, really uncompelling, because it's just like, it's like, well, okay, these are a bunch of things that happened, and that's great, but some of the things I seemed like you spent a lot of time on, that you also seem like you're trying to tell me, yeah, but that's not all that important, which, like, someone needs, like, an editor on your $1 billion television show. But yeah, I don't know. It's probably going to be very popular, because it's got the Lord of the Rings name on it, so Amazon's possibly going to make some money. I don't know if they'll fucking make anywhere close to their money back, but, you know, it's whatever. I'll run back on it, like, later, but again, yeah, it's only seen the first, like, 15 minutes, but, like, again, I was just generally not impressed, but, you know, we'll wait and see. But for now, I think we should probably maybe get to work on Mr. Boop. What do you think?
Yeah, Mr. Boop.
Let's do Mr. Boop. So, now, I'm going to go into the web browse, and it's going to make me incredibly wide, I assume. Gotta make sure that it's
just like Mr. Boop.
It is disconnected for hold on a second. Let me exit this and make sure that that's all good. Okay, we'll exit that. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Now, if you will excuse me, I'm going to open, like, a couple of new tabs. Move those on over. And we're going to have one, go to my creator dashboard, and one I'm just going to leave around. And now for Mr. Boop, the soundtrack I have decided to go with makes Hello Lunaria. The soundtrack I've decided to go with is the Sims soundtrack. I love to do the Sims soundtrack whenever the fuck I can. And we're going to do the Sims soundtrack for Mr. Boop. We will. We must. We simply must. Are you ready to play? I'm going to be playing Betty Boop. Dawson is going to be playing fucking Tim Robbins. Or Alec Robbins. I keep calling him
Alec Robbins.
Yeah.
Because of Tim Robbins.
Oh, yeah. Also, I am going to become incredibly white, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Just like Betty Boop.
Just like Betty Boop.
And Mr. Boop, I assume.
And Mr. Boop, who is also probably very white. Okay, yeah. Hey, look at your friend Bon Glue on Tumblr.com who made the Germo locker. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Alright, ready?
Yes.
Go ahead.
My wife, Betty Boop, is really hot.
When I look at my husband, I get butterflies in my tummy.
Hang on, my microphone fell over.
You swear he looks exactly like... A fucking Tim Robbins looks exactly like the guy who made the Germa locker?
Alec.
I'm
so lucky I'm married to Betty Boop.
I'm in love!
I've gotta tell the guys at work about this.
Being married to your wife? I love that. He does. Go ahead.
Table for two under Betty Boop. Yes, that Betty Boop.
Of course, right this way.
Holy shit, I am never going to get a divorce.
Alec, come quick!
What's wrong, Betty Boop? She's my wife.
I just wanted to look at my husband again.
Jesus effing Christ, I've got to be the luckiest dope in the whole universe.
I love this comic so much. It brings me so much joy. It's dumb as shit. It's dumb as shit. What's wrong?
I had a dream where we weren't married anymore. It's a good thing I'm able to be emotionally vulnerable with my wife, Betty Boop.
I love this fucking smile. Aw, sweetheart, there, it's okay. I'm so lucky I've got a sensitive husband. I'll stay with him forever.
Why is Connecticut Clark
married to Betty Boop? Thank you for subscribe. They've been subscribed for six months. You could use just for 6 months? What?
Resub to me yesterday for the 4th year. Yeah.
Lunaria, no, they did not. They did not get divorced. Listen, they are never getting Alec Robbins said he was never divorcing his wife, and Betty Boop
never getting divorced.
Same thing, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Betty Boop also loves her sensitive husband.
Yeah.
Hey, Betty.
Yeah.
Since you're my wife and we're married,
just say it.
Do you think we could hold hands?
Oh, babe, we can do a lot more than that.
Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit.
You're married to this woman. You just woke up from a nap, would recommend. Nap? I've had those. Those are good sometimes. Also, this is so fucking weird because this is like in volumes, and like every one page is like 70 pages. This is fucking, but this is a different way than the other way we were doing it. Mr. Boop, go ahead.
Is this the divorce office?
Well, we don't usually call it that, but yes.
Divorce lawyer. Okay, so here's what's up. If I ever come in here and tell you I want a divorce from my wife, Betty Boop, I need you to shoot me clear through the skull with this pistol.
I see, he's serious about being married to Betty Boop. Being married to Alec is really nice.
Hey, Betty, I'm afraid you're going to leave me.
Aw, I'm not going to.
Okay, just promise me.
Aw, I promise.
Thank God.
He's hot.
I bought a gun.
Why?
I told the divorce lawyer that if I ever ask him to get a divorce from you, I want him to shoot me in the head.
Oh, I can't wait to brag about this to all my friends.
I'm gonna go to the insane asylum.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm gonna tell him to throw me in a cell because I'm scared I'll go crazy and divorce you someday.
Shut up. You're not gonna divorce me. It would be so stupid of you to divorce me.
What?
You heard me.
I'm just so scared I'll tell Betty Boop I want a divorce.
Do you want a divorce?
Absolutely not!
This guy loves his wife.
Well, there you have it. His therapist says he loves his wife.
Yeah, there we go.
What the why?
Go on.
Why is Bugs Bunny in every fucking one of these comments?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Go ahead.
God damn it. No.
Bugs motherfucking Bunny is a webcomic, man. That's what he's good for. Bugs Bunny is a webcomic
God damn
star.
it. Is that actually the reason that you chose Mr. Boop?
Well, that was why it was kind of in between Mr. Boop and Shag and Scoob, yeah. Because this one also has like a bunch of different cartoon characters. Like it's very thematic.
Yeah, well, that's because I mean Betty Boop, you know, like yeah, like Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
But Miss Betty Boop is the one who speaks first here.
Yeah. My husband really loves me.
Anyone married to you would love you. Anyone married to you would love you.
Is Bugs
What?
Bunny coming on to me?
You need to divorce him and be with me instead.
Oh no, this is really bad.
Betty is gonna love my new shirt. I refuse to divorce my wife, Betty Boop.
I refuse to divorce my wife, Betty Boop. But Bugs Bunny's going to ask fucking Alec Robbins to divorce Betty Boop. And let me tell you, Alec Robbins, you know what he's gonna say? I will never divorce my wife, Betty Boop.
I ran into Bugs Bunny at work today.
Oh no, I wonder if Bugs mentioned that he wants me to be with him.
That guy is so funny. That guy should have a TV show.
Oh, okay.
Tough days work at Subway.
Oh yeah, everyone works at fucking Subway. Listen, everyone works at fucking Subway, okay?
Tough day at work, Doc. Oh, it's not so bad. I just think about coming home to my wife, Betty Boop. I'm gonna kill this guy and marry his wife. I'm gonna kill you. Haha.
Mr. Boop is very good. I've read all of this shit before. I've read like up to like maybe halfway through part 2 of Mr. Boop.
I'm gonna kill this guy and marry his wife. I'm gonna kill you, he says out loud. Like everybody else says different things than what they're thinking.
Yeah. Anyway. Bugs Bunny at work said he was... Oh, yeah, that's you.
No, that's me. Bugs Bunny at work said he was gonna kill me.
Oh, that's surprising.
I think he's just joking.
Yeah, probably.
He's really funny. He sounded kinda serious, though. It would be so easy to kill you. Okay. I could snap your neck. I could stab you with a huge knife. I'm really gonna kill you. Stop! My stomach! I should be the one married to Betty Boop, not you. Please! I can't breathe. Oh my fucking god. I need to wait until Alec is alone, and then I'll be able to kill him. Bugs Bunny's looking at me weird, like he wants to kill me. I thought it was a joke at first, but I think it's real. They should make a movie about this.
He's a fucking gun. Oh, man.
Hey, Bugs, can we talk? Why is he like so tiny? Why is he like annoyed?
He's tiny. He's a little guy. He's a little birthday boy.
Okay. Okay. I know you're trying to kill me, and I assume it's because you love my wife, Betty Boop. He's on to me. He's on to me.
Where's Alec? Oh, he's usually home by now. Gosh, I hope Bugs Bunny isn't killing him. Bugs Bunny's probably killing my husband right now. I mean, literally every time anyone leaves the house.
Honey, I'm home.
So Bugs didn't kill ya?
Bugs Bunny did not kill me. We talk things out like adults.
I'm sorry, I want to go back up to this one where Betty Boop is just like, aw, geez, I bet Bugs Bunny is killing my husband right now. Fucking anxiety just be like, well, yeah, but what if Bugs Bunny is fucking killing them? What if they ran into Bugs Bunny on the highway and he fucking died?
In fairness, he was talking about how Bugs Bunny was telling him he was gonna kill him yesterday, so that's a relatively valid thing.
It's a pretty big red flag there, I think. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So Alec and I hashed things out.
I heard.
You're not gonna be hearing from me for a while.
Okay, I gotta go.
She didn't give a fuck.
She didn't give a fuck.
I'm going crazy thinking about you.
Me too, baby.
Wait, Betty?
Yes?
Would you be interested in, having sex? God, I hope my 90-year-old wife says yes.
Also, there are going to be points where I will need to put up the beef brain shield. I don't think yet, but like in this arc. I think like in the next arc I will need to think about putting up the beef brain shield, but could you keep an eye out for me?
Sure.
Anyway, go ahead. We need to talk about marital infidelity. It's okay.
I don't know why this is happening to me.
This is normal. This is okay, baby.
You should leave me.
No, baby, I'll never leave you. Come here. I love you so much.
I can't have sex with my wife, Betty Boop.
Well, that's normal.
I disappointed her.
You didn't disappoint her. It sounds like she loves you very much.
She does, and it makes me feel sick. I'm so scared.
I made you breakfast in bed.
I want to die.
Honey, are you okay?
I wonder if Bugs Bunny is able to get and maintain an erection.
Why is the therapist smoking a pipe? Because she's supposed to be... She's a combination of the fucking therapist from The Sopranos and Sigmund Freud.
And Darla.
Okay, yeah. I'm willing to say that that's correct. I'm having a fucking nostalgic attack listening to this fucking neighborhood theme from The Sims. Your problem is that you're too hot. You're too incredible. Your husband is constantly freaking out, and he's terrified at all times.
Sell ass bitch.
He doesn't understand. He's got so lucky to marry you, and thinks that you might leave him at any moment. Oh, that makes sense. How the hell did she get so hot? Why is she's like fucking pissed? How the hell did she get so hot? This is Betty Boop. She's not bad. She's drawn that way. I wonder if Bugs Bunny is able to get and maintain an erection.
I wonder if Bugs Bunny is able to get. I hope Bugs Bunny is able to get and maintain an erection.
Anyway, well, I talked to the therapist.
My wife is so hot to look at.
She helped me understand a lot about what's going on with you. She explained that you have a lot of baggage you need to work through, and I'd like to help.
Look at this babe. I'm so sorry. I got distracted looking at how hot you are. Would you mind repeating?
Oh, I'd be happy to. I don't care how long it takes, but I'll make sure you understand that I love you with everything in me.
Okay.
You mean everything to me. I love you so much. I will always be here for you.
Okay, thank you. My wife is even hotter than normal today. Hey, Betty, let's try again.
You mean you want to try having sex again?
Yes. Is that okay?
It's great.
They have such a wholesome and respectful relationship. This little gremlin and his extraordinarily hot, big-titted wife, Betty Boop.
The Betty Boop from the cartoon Betty Boop, who was 90 years old. It's completely okay if you can't get it up this time. There's plenty of other ways we can get physical with each other. I don't want you to worry about getting an erection at all.
Okay, well, thanks, but I am worried about it.
Why does she keep doing the no bitches eyebrow? She sure does, doesn't she? No bitches.
Yeah.
No fucking bitches.
That's because that's just the DreamWorks face, and everybody in this comic has made that face at least 20 times.
Alright, it's time for the Betty Boop had sex.
Wow.
Wow is right. You're incredible.
So that's what sex is like?
Alec, I have to come clean about something. I knew Bugs was trying to kill you, but I didn't say anything.
Oh, that's fine. What?
This is a very good comic. Listen. Okay, here we go. This comic gets too not safe for work for Webtoon, so I can't post any more of it here low. You gotta, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I remember. Okay, yeah, we gotta go to MrBoop.net. Which is why we have to keep, okay, so, Mr.
Book 1, my wife is Betty Boop, right? No, wait.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, you got it.
Hang on, let me get the page, so that, you know, I don't get to see the sex titties. Okay, here.
Hey.
Have the beef raid shield at the ready, but I haven't found any yet. Are you on the page? No, here.
No, yeah, link it to me.
Mr. Boot, page 4.
Okay. Let's see, hold on a second. Where are Mr. Boot page 4? .net. There we go.
Please tell me we don't get to see Bugs Bunny's dick.
I don't think
or
in
that
this
we
one.
do. In this one, as in this comic, or in this one yet?
As in this comic. I don't think so. I could fucking be wrong.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you will need the beef raid shield, although there is implied sex.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, but I will, like, at the second part, I will need to beef brain shield at some point.
Yep.
So I'm gonna keep that shit ready. The what?
The what?
The Sims are why is the Sims album art? It says sound. It sure does say soundtrack.
What the fuck? The soundtrack.
It sure does. What the fuck?
Maybe it's because Simlish they say has
No,
that's not right.
Yeah,
not at all.
Right.
They have like
not correct.
They just speak weird.
That's not right. Okay, yeah. I'm working it. Oh, I'm gonna zoom in actually.
I'm Bugs.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bugs is my waifu.
All right, fair enough. You know, you can take it.
I work at Amazon now.
I
They
call
don't
Peter
let me
Griffin
pee
and
when
Sonic. Actually, do you want to be Peter Griffin or Griffin?
you just called Peter Griffin, and I am not letting you take that back.
Okay.
They
Alright.
don't let me pee when I need to, and I'm still in love with Betty Boop. It's not so bad. I'm living in a one-bedroom apartment that I share with Peter Griffin, and we have an in-unit washer/dryer. And the reason is because I will not be able to differentiate Peter and Bugs Bunny.
Ah.
And I've got a really sexy poster of Betty Boop on my wall.
Flowers? For me?
In fact, every fucking cartoon character introduced so far has the same accent.
Yeah.
And there's more where that came from.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
Ha ha ha, get over here. I cannot wait to fuck my
No, that's not what he
wife.
says.
Huh?
That's not what he says.
Oh, I cannot believe I get to fuck my wife.
Which is much funnier.
Imposter syndrome.
That's, technically these are still covered. I think this is good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Amaranth can put her real nipples on display through a bikini.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a lot more confident about being married to you now.
You've got nothing to worry about. He's so cute. I'm never leaving this guy.
If she leaves me, I'll threaten to kill myself. I'm just kidding. I know that's manipulative.
Okay.
Okay. I saw Bugs Bunny today.
Wait, really?
He's working on Amazon now. They don't let him pee.
Oh, they should let him pee.
Amazon should let Bugs Bunny pee. I agree. They should let Bugs Bunny pee for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Our stream is gonna get fucking shut down. This is like every bit of every.
We're breaking every fucking rule on Twitch.
You
What
want to
can
be
I
Sonic?
get you? Yeah.
Still kind of the same accent too.
I
Not really.
I did
no.
absolutely already call Sonic. I said I call Sonic and Peter Griffin.
Just a root beer for me.
One classic A&W coming up. What's on
Oh
your
my
mind,
god,
pal?
yeah, no, never mind. The one guy without that accent just talks like I made Mr. Boop talk. God damn it.
Yeah.
I was having performance issues in bed, but it's fine now. Also, Bugs Bunny tried to kill me, and now he works for Amazon.
Holy shit, dude. That's nuts. Hey, Thel, you're off in Tennessee, so you can't stay. Ooh, that sounds fun. Have fun in Tennessee. It sounds like this Bugs Bunny guy was really into your wife.
You have no idea.
Well, Alec, I'm a pretty sexually open guy.
I know that, Sonic.
Alec, I'm a pretty sexually open guy. I know that, Sonic. And I'm gonna tell you a pretty crazy idea.
Sonic is so sexually open. I'm jealous. I wonder what he's gonna say.
I feel bad about Bugs Bunny.
I have an idea from Sonic.
Mr. and Mrs. Boot, he took her last name. Have
Yeah.
a good stream, and Bugs, absolutely store your ballyhoo. Caca. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, bastard.
And what's that you? Oh, it's this fucking point.
Yeah, what's that you said? A three-way?
Check.
God,
the
I
next one.
hope he says yes. I'll check the next one. It's fine. Just boxers on the
Got
Bugs
it,
Bunny.
got And if any of us feels uncomfortable, we stop. Remember, this is a one-time thing.
I understand. He understands, Betty. Let's just do this already.
My husband and Bugs Bunny are both so hot. This is so hot.
I'll keep checking. No, yeah, it's still fine. Just nude shoulders.
Wow!
Wow! Wow! I can't believe I'm having sex with Betty Boop and Bugs Bunny.
I can't believe I'm having sex with my husband, Alex, and Bugs Bunny.
I can't believe I'm having sex with Betty Boop.
Check this one too, just in case.
Yeah. It's still fine. Nothing below the shoulders.
That was so good.
I'm completely satisfied.
How do you feel, Bugs Bunny?
Well, I've got to be honest with you, Doc. That was the best night of my life.
That was that. You have to read every word. That matters.
That was the best damn night of my life. There we go.
You
You're
see
right.
how yeah.
Yeah. I'm not like skipping it on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm just not perceiving
Your
it.
like brain is filling in the blanks.
Hey, Alex, sorry I tried to kill you. It's totally fine. I would try to kill you, too, if you were married to Betty Boop instead of me. Right. Exactly.
This is a very funny comic. I love it. You know, Bugs has a nice dick.
He really does. It's fine for us both to say that.
Great stuff.
I'm glad we had a threesome with Bugs Bunny.
Me too. Hey, Alec.
Hey, Peter.
So, how's married life?
It's insanely good. Betty and I had a three-way with Bugs last week.
Nice.
Peter Griffin wants to do a three-way with us now.
I really don't know.
Me neither, but I told him we'd at least consider it.
Later that night. Well, I gotta be honest with you, pals. This was the best damn night of my life.
Terrible at Peter Griffin. It makes it
I'm
so
doing
much
so
better.
fucking bad.
God damn it. Okay, so who should we do a three-way with next?
I'm not sure. There's so many options. Fucking Alec and Betty are like hooked on three-ways now. They're looking for crazier
They're like,
and crazier.
oh, yeah.
Looking for crazier and crazier prey. Let me read the next fucking group of words with my mouth. You're gonna need to give me a second.
Uh-huh.
Well, there's Goku, Fred Flintstone, Girl Version Ranma, Jessica Rabbit, Gardevoir from Pokemon,
Benito Mussolini and the Blue Meanie Cowboy Curtis and John B. the Genie.
Well, that was the best damn night of our lives.
Just Girl Version Ranma.
Yeah.
I guess she
Boop, her
put
husband,
three.
and
She
their
put
poly
two dudes and
lifestyle,
three-
that's right.
Yeah.
I think that's enough orgies for now.
Right. Let's take things easy for a bit.
I love that.
I love you too, honey. She's Betty Boop.
That's very funny every time. So, you two did a three-way with Bugs Bunny?
Yeah, it was great.
Thanks for the idea, Sonic. Not a
That's
problem. Yeah, it's still you.
We also had sex with Peter Griffin, Goku, Girl Version of Ranma, Fred Flintstone, Jessica Rabbit, Gardevoir from Generation 3 of
The hell didn't
Pokemon.
they ask me? Bye-bye. Thanks for coming to my bar. Our pleasure.
Thank you, Sonic.
By the way, if you're ever, looking for another, well, that's flattering, but we're taking it slow for now. Fuck, that sucks so much. I really wanted to have sex with Alec and Betty Boop. I got to, and it was great. Yeah, yes, go ahead. Yes, yes. Go on.
I can't.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Keep reading.
I got to, and it was great. God, fuck, you're making me so jealous. It was the best night of my life. I said that out loud right after it happened, even.
I feel like we've been on a big sexual adventure together.
We have.
I love you so much. You truly mean everything to me.
This is exactly what I always dreamed my life would be like. Want to have regular vanilla sex? Nothing interesting at all?
Absolutely. What? I'm allowed to have regular sex with my wife.
Do you mind if I take a crack at that line just because I also think it's funny and I want to change exactly one thing?
Sure.
What? I'm allowed to have regular sex with my wife.
Fair enough. My life is perfect being married to you.
Stop right there, Alec. I'm sorry, but I have to shoot you in the head with this gun.
What? The divorce lawyer? But I said only do that if I ask for a divorce.
Dear divorce lawyer, I want to divorce my wife Betty Boop, love Alec. You guys should have had a fucking three-way with me.
Jesus Christ. No, it's a misunderstanding. I don't want to divorce Betty Boop.
I think what happened is that Sonic faked a letter from Alec because he's jealous. Oh, sorry, my mistake. What are they talking about down there? I knew I'd have to pull the trigger myself. We should have a three-way with Sonic.
Agree. Oh!
Alec, no! End of book 1.
Oh, fuck.
Should we keep going? This is kind of where I wanted to go, but I forgot that it was like 1/2 hour.
I don't know. There's Betty Boop nipples in the next.
In the next fucking I'm aware.
I feel like this. You could very easily argue that this is an artistic depiction, though, because.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I want to play it safe.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Cause I ain't showing my titties on stream. It's fine, but
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It's up to you if you want to get started on the game you're playing, or if you.
Well, the thing is the game that I'm playing is kind of a game that's it's an itch.io game that it's the one that Megan linked a little bit ago. That's you essentially play as a Sauron.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. It's like a text-based game, so it's the kind of game where it's I really don't know. We can keep going though. Let's keep going on Betty Boop a little bit. I'm gonna put up the B-Frame shield just in case. B-Frame shield activated. That's covering up the entirety of the panel. So okay. So where is there it is. The first one I can probably un-B-Frame though. So go ahead.
What is? Where am I?
Right. Oh yeah, and there's a penis.
There's a small penis and some
okay, so
on the
it is Alec Robbins floating in the absolute ether, completely naked, with nothing there.
I alive? Where's my wife?
Oh.
Who's there? Who's there?
Welcome. And what it is Betty Boop with 3 eyes. And 3 arms, angel wings, and a halo. She is about how tall you think she'd be? Sitting in the cross-like position she is, like 20
feet tall. Yeah,
20, 30 feet tall. A 20, 30 feet tall psychic third eye Betty Boop speaks to Alec. Yeah, Shiva arms Betty Boop speaks to Alec, and Alec replies,
"Oh hell yeah!"
There's still a titty in this one.
So, I'm dead?
In a manner of speaking, one may view it that way. Your earthly soil has ascended to a new plane. Here you will find yourself rewarded for your virtuous husbandly deeds on...
Holy shit. God is a woman, and she's my wife. Book 2.
God is a woman, and she is my wife.
You can un-B-Frame for 2 comics. And you very, very much should.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what the fuck it is.
The next comic has...
We've seen this one before, the next comic.
The next comic has Shiva nipples in it again.
Yep. Alright. There we go.
So, are you my wife, Betty Boop?
Because he was shot in the stomach, so he's still alive.
I am her, and I am you. I am
he's in a coma.
Creatures, and I am none of them. I am the genesis of all.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is getting a little weird.
Yep.
Let's see what I can remember. I got shot and killed by our bartender friend Sonic the Hedgehog because my wife Betty Boop and I didn't invite him to have a 3-way with us. Yep, that's everything.
And you engaged in a 3-way with Peter Griffin.
Right. Okay, I'm getting bored in this void.
Alec, you need to wake up.
Wake up? What does that mean?
Lost long ago, grip with your mortal self. Your life, your wife has all been but a dream. None of this has ever been real.
Yeesh, I wonder what kind of drug she's on to come up with this shit.
Alec, remember the truth. Remember the real world. Godspeed, Alec.
Morphine? Oh my god! I'm alive again and back in my own bed. Sorry, but the first thing I'm gonna do now that I'm back alive is have sex with my hot wife, Betty Boop. Betty? Hello? Betty, my love? Where are you?
Quit yelling, Alec. You need to be a more considerate roommate.
He's right, Doc. Bugs, Peter Griffin, where's my wife? What wife? You're not married, Alec. Oh, no! You live in this apartment with me and Peter Griffin.
We work at Subway together.
And you're telling me I've never been married? No way! Definitely not to Betty Boop.
Yeah, she's way too hot for you.
Well, that's the first sensible thing anyone said all day. This is a nightmare. I woke up in a reality where I was never married to Betty Boop. This can't be real. I can't imagine a world without my wife.
Alec, when you go out, you have to buy some more bread.
I'm a little preoccupied with my vanished wife! Okay, but you gotta stop eating all the bread.
Alec is our roommate. He's dead, right?
Everything here is
no,
the No, he's in a coma.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's explicitly in a coma.
Yeah, explicitly, yes.
Everything here is the same, except I was never married to my beautiful wife, Betty Boop. Maybe marriage really was just a dream. I knew it was too good to be true. I mean, a guy like me, married to Betty Boop, it was simply unrealistic. Maybe I'm still dead and actually in hell. It's fucking Wonder Bread, goddammit.
Yeah,
What about my wife, Betty Boop, back in the world of the living? It's tearing me up to imagine leaving her all alone like this. If I'm dead, my wife is gonna kill me.
Fair enough.
God damn it.
Is he going to die? My husband is still really hot, even in a coma. Would you like to be the doctor?
We don't know. It's possible he could remain in the coma indefinitely. Say, we can't say for sure when or even if he'll wake up.
Okay, I'd like for him to wake up right now, if that's allowed.
If that's allowed.
Oh, I don't want to leave my husband's side. If he dies, it'd tear me apart. Oh, it would suck so bad if my husband died.
It sucks so bad. I can't believe the Betty Boop is in my office. I know it's shitty of me, but I hope her husband dies. That way, maybe I'll have a shot with her. Oh, that's really awful of me to think. I need to go to a therapist.
So let me get this straight. You hope Betty Boop's husband, Alec, dies so she'll be single again.
Yeah, I know. It's awful.
No, it makes sense. Otherwise, you'd never have a shot with her. Well, that was a tough day of being a therapist. It's not an easy job, but I do love helping people. I wonder what's on the news.
Onyx the Hedgehog has been apprehended. He goes on trial next week for shooting Betty Boop's husband with a sniper rifle.
What in the world? This is crazy. Sometimes I think I need a therapist of my own. It's been months and the love of my life is still in a coma. I would give anything for my husband to wake up right now. Okay, right now. I know this won't work. I'm just sad.
Hey, Bugs and Peter Griffin. I got more bread.
I'm gonna say
Thanks, Alec.
Ah, what's wrong, buddy? You look down.
This isn't still about you thinking you're married to Betty Boop, is it? You're not gonna believe this, but it actually is.
But it is actually.
Oh, it is actually.
You're not gonna believe this, but it is actually.
Thanks for coming to Subway.
He's not doing his job very well.
It's because he's convinced he used to be married to Betty Boop.
I know.
But he was never married to Betty Boop. It's all in his head.
I know that. Hey, Alec, it's me, Peter Griffin, from Subway.
Hey. From Subway.
Who the fuck wrote this? Me?
He's also his roommate.
Yeah, maybe you better take the day off.
No, I'm fine.
You're not fine. You're crying at work.
Is that against the rules?
No, actually, it's not. I guess you're allowed to do that. Damn, he got me.
I don't know what to do about him.
Yeah. He's been moping around for the last week, claiming none of this is real, and he's supposed to be married to Betty Boop.
I remember. Maybe he needs psychiatric help.
I don't know. Probably. Jesus, I just feel awful.
I miss being married to Betty Boop so much, I can't stop crying. If this really is the real world, then I don't want to live in it. Peter Griffin and Bugs are good roommates, but they think I'm crazy. The only thing crazy about my life is how crazy hot my wife looks in a bikini.
Come on, go to the next. There we go. Alec, this may be difficult for you to swallow. Oh wait, no, that was fuck.
Alec, this may be difficult for you to swallow.
Bugs and I decided it'd be best if you checked into an inpatient psych ward for a bit.
We'll cover your rent and utilities while you're gone.
We just wanted you to get better.
We're all here for you during all of this.
We love you so much.
Just head down the hallway for your first psych exam. Alec, did you hear me? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Hello, Mr. Robbins. My name is Dr. Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm seeing your charts here that you believe you've been married to Betty Boop.
No.
Alec, please wake up. You've been in a coma for almost a year now. I'll be to your side until you wake up, but I miss you so much. I wonder what's going on in your head right now.
Dr. Sonic the Hedgehog, you gotta believe me. I really am married to Betty Boop. I'm telling you the truth. Betty Boop is my wife. Now let me out of here.
You need to understand how ridiculous you sound. Only then can you begin to heal.
I'm married to Betty Boop, and it isn't ridiculous at all. I had erectile dysfunction for a little bit, and then had threesomes with a lot of cartoon characters. You get jealous and shot me through the chest with a sniper rifle.
What?
What's up, Doc? There it is,
It's worse
finally.
than I thought. Just tell us. Your roommate Alec is gonna need severe psychiatric rehabilitation.
Well, that ain't great. What the fuck is this comic?
This is Mr. Boop.
Let me go! I'm not crazy! I really am married to Betty Boop!
Oh, of course you are.
No, I am! I really am!
I said, of course you are. I've known that you've been married to Betty Boop all along, asshole.
Okay, fuck this. Watch out for the next panel, it has nipples.
Oh, yeah, okay, got it. Be in center. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there they are. You love your wife.
Yeah, I know.
You love me so much.
Yup.
Come, Alec, find solace in the many arms of your countless angel wives.
There's a bunch of little cherub Betty Boops.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
flying
little
at
cherub Betty Boops with only two
a
arms
lot
instead of three.
with two Betty Boops hanging off their face,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah, and also Alec then gains his third eye in Halo, and he has glasses on his third eye.
You don't gotta ask me twice.
Your wife is your god.
Correct.
Your god shall consume you.
Interesting.
Anyway, he's going to be bored. He is going to be bored by God Betty Boop.
Oh, great. Now I'm in my wife's womb?
He's now a fetus.
Umbilical cord and all, yeah.
Yeah, umbilical cord and all. Oh, he's shaking. I hope he's not having a bad dream.
I'm in my wife's womb. This is the best dream ever.
I wish I could read his blank expression.
Poor fans. Oh boy, my wife is going to give birth to me.
Poor thing. So terrified he's even in the fetal position.
Thank God I get to have this incredible dream.
Looks just like a little baby.
I'm in my wife's womb and I'm my wife's baby.
I'm gonna befriend just in case.
No, just fetus.
Oh, oops, that was me. I'm be framing just in case.
Yeah,
Can
just
you hear me, Alec? My love, my angel, my world.
Voice
yeah.
says to fetal Alec. Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
It is time for you to return for reality in earnest.
Okay, I got it. Let's go.
I love you here, now, and always.
I know. I get it. Just let me get back to be with my real wife. This has been a real fucking headache.
So anyway.
Great! Now I'm pregnant?
It is now a pregnant Alec.
Still completely naked with a very tiny
Completely-
penis.
Yeah, with a
He does have
You're
a small
pregnant
penis.
with love for your wife.
Okay.
You have a lot of issues you need to work through when you're awake up from your coma.
To be quite honest, when I wake up from my coma, the only thing I'm doing is having sex with my wife. I didn't learn anything from any of this. I'm just going to have sex.
Fair enough. Alright, we can unbe friend. I love my dying husband so much. I'm at my wit's end. I want him back so bad. Please, God, I'll do anything to have Alec wake up from this coma.
Did you say anything?
Oh! Oh my God, my love, you're alive!
Yeah, I miss you so much.
I'm so happy.
My coma was awful. I had some crazy psychosexual nightmares. I think I'll leave out the bit where I was a little baby inside her womb.
I can't believe you're awake. Let me go talk to Sonic the Hedgehog.
What?
Oh,
Hello, Alec. I'm Dr. Sonic the Hedgehog. No relation to the bartender who shot you, just a crazy coincidence. You have a real hot wife, sir. Anyway, you're all good now. Go home. Literally wakes up from a coma.
Loss.
The doctor.
It's loss again. It's opposite loss.
Yeah, it sure is gain. It's gain.
It's gain. It's gain. It's gain. It's gain. You should know, Sonic was arrested for shooting you.
Well, that's a relief.
So now that you're finally home and healthy, what do you want to do today?
Betty, I want to truly have a monumental amount of sex with you.
Yeah.
She's like, nice.
Oh,
Now you be this man.
So, what are you in for?
I shot a guy because he and his hot wife wouldn't have a threesome with me.
Good. I would have shot him too.
Exactly. I feel bad about what I did. I definitely overreacted. I heard Alec woke up from his coma but still almost died because of me. I really messed up. I bet they'll never have a threesome with me now.
Dude!
Prison sucks. I miss my bar.
Prison sucks. I miss my daughter.
prison sucks. I miss killing people. What? My very favorite thing to do is kill people.
Betty, do you think it's wrong?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
That's
go
me.
ahead, yeah.
Betty, do you think it's wrong that they put Sonic in jail?
I don't care about that right now, Alex. We're having sex.
I forgive him for what he did, and he shouldn't be in jail.
I forgive him too, but let's talk about it after we have sex.
Sorry. I'm gonna focus on the sex now. Slap, 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 slap. Warp.
Yeah. This is what I'm
I
talking
think-
about.
Having sex with you feels so good, Betty Boop.
It feels great having it with you too, baby.
I'm glad we do it a lot. I love how her fucking hair
Yeah.
needs accommodation in the BDSM mask, so
Yeah.
she just looks like fucking Aku.
Yeah. I'm glad you woke up from your year-long coma so we could have more sex.
So, how did the world change during the year I was in my coma?
Nothing important.
Okay, gotcha.
It's been pretty much the same.
Got it. Let's move on.
It's incredibly... Damn, back in the day when you could just be like that. I'm gonna be in jail for the rest of my life. They pay me 5 cents an hour to make license plates. It's basically slave labor, but I deserve it for fucking up so bad. It's the only way I can atone for my sins. But at least they let me pee whenever I want.
That's really funny. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, Sonic, we're all gonna break out of here tonight. Want to come with us?
No, I shouldn't. I deserve to be in jail for shooting Alec with a sniper rifle.
Okay. She has pasties on.
Yeah. I'm gonna be bringing this up a little bit. I saw a little bit. Yeah. It's probably best.
You don't want the picture of Alec Robbins sniffing his wife's butthole through some see-through panties that have a cattail attached to them.
Yeah, we don't even put that on the stream.
Understandable.
My husband is so forgiving. She says that she's giving him a lap dance in a cat outfit. Sonic the Hedgehog shot him, and yet my husband feels guilty that Sonic was sent to jail. Personally, it's a little harder for me to forgive Sonic because he just shot my husband. Anyway, I'll think about that later. Right now, I want to fuck my husband, Alec.
Sonic.
All the other prisoners are doing a big prison break, but I don't deserve to go with them. I remember Betty was right there in the courtroom when they sentenced me. She didn't look mad, she just looked hollow. I almost killed the love of her life. I should break out of jail so I can apologize to her.
Wow, that's very admirable of you.
You can break out, but go ahead.
What?
Alec Robbins is the next.
Oh, you can break. Oh, wait, my bad. Hello, prison? Yes, I'm calling about Sonic the Hedgehog. I'd like you to let him go now. Yes, I know this isn't normally how it works, but I figured I'd try.
Now you are this guy too.
I checked the rest of the page, and you will need to get in, but I lost this.
Yeah.
So, Sonic, you decided to join us after all.
Yeah, I need to break out of prison so I can go apologize to the people I hurt.
Wow, that's very admirable of you.
We're breaking out because we don't want to be in prison no more.
Sonic the Hedgehog, it's your lucky day. The guy you shot called us and requested we let you out of prison. That's not usually how it works, but this time we just said it was okay. Hey, you're not even in here. Where'd you go? Fuck, that's so embarrassing that I was talking to myself.
Wow, we made it. We broke out of prison.
Pretty cool.
Will we get in trouble for this? I don't want the guards to get mad at me. What if I have to go back to jail? Can you imagine?
Hello, I'm here to pick up Sonic the Hedgehog from prison. Sorry, but he just broke out of here. We're not... Oh, where can I find him? We're not sure. We're looking for him right now. Ah, okay. Well, when you find him, tell him I'm ready to pick him up from prison. Stop right there, Sonic the Hedgehog!
You're coming. They found me.
You're coming with me.
I thought I was free, but now I'm going back to jail.
All right, you're free to go home with Alec.
What the?
I'm glad
Alec's
we forgave.
fucking face. Go ahead.
I'm glad we forgave Sonic and got him out of prison.
Me too. I'm glad everything's okay now. Me too. It feels good having sex with the both of you. And you too, Bugs.
Bugs just holds up a sign that says I'm close. I don't think Bugs really does that. I think that's Wile E. Coyote. The next page has nipples.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
That's all, folks. Fuck, Alex is so hot. I wish he was my husband.
That was like super Betty Boop. Alright, let's open the beef brain back up. No, it's not like that. An official... It's like... No, it's not like an official Betty Boop comic. Because I'm looking at it, I know it's disturbing. I think it's just some weird online joke that got popular. It's like ironic internet humor? I can't really explain. Yes, no. I know Bugs Bunny doesn't normally canoodle with Betty Boop. Anyway, the titty Betty Boop says,
Whoops, zoomed out too far. I wasn't supposed to show you that yet. Just pretend you didn't see anything. Let's move on to book 3.
End of book 2. Maybe I should stop. Maybe this is gonna be a quick one, and then like maybe we just do the rest of JoJo like after the stream, because like the game I'm going to play is also not going to be very long. But stopping on book 3 is what I think we probably should do.
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, but yeah, needless to say, this is a very funny comic, and we can do the other Alec Robbins comic right after this, which is the one that he's
Which is the other Alec Robbins comic?
Where he like quote unquote kidnaps a bunch of his fans, where it's like, whoa, who could have done this to us? It's you. You were the one on the TV there. You kidnapped us. Why the fuck did you do it? I don't know who kidnapped us, but these people are starting to turn on each other.
Jesus Christ.
So that's that one. Then we can do that one after, Mr. Boop. But like, you want to stick around for Malefactor for a little bit?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okie dokie. So let me just get fucking Malefactor ready. But first, I am going to put up the be right back screen. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna take a little bit of a break. Then we're gonna play Malefactor maybe until I win a run.
Okay.
Because it's sort of very run based. Yeah. I will be right back.
All right.
Okay, now I'll be right back.
Hello. I'm here. Ah, fuck. I'm playing more of Bullets Per Minute, the game that I discussed at the beginning of the stream. It's very fun. Takes a lot of concentration, though. Because you have to go, like, on the perfect rhythm to the beat. Bow, 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 wow. I don't know how good of a game it is for me to stream because I always just whenever I play a music game like this, I always just wind up singing along with the music. Truth be told, though, I probably should also take a break while Thel is gone. But I've been a little bit obsessed. Why, I don't know. You were at a concert in another state while you were playing that? It's very good. Wow. A health potion. So was your concert? Your concert was great?
Okay. I'm back. And I think I'm going to wait for Dawson to get back. Let me put on my headphones. Dawson might already be back. I wouldn't actually know. Hello.
I failed to leave.
Oh, you didn't? All right.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to just get into Malefactor?
Sure.
Yeah. So we do this. Well, one of the things. Well, me and Dawson might want to end the stream a little bit early so we can go watch the rest of JoJo. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You see, you were in a concert in another
JoJo's
state when I
Bizarre
were playing
Adventure.
that, so you did not see any gameplay.
I was talking to Freezon about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because he called me out for still being here like a rudo.
Damn. All right. Web browser. All right. Welcome to the Beef Brain Shield. Oops. You know what? Actually, some soundtrack that can stay. We're gonna. This is the perfect soundtrack for fucking for being a Sauron. Welcome to the game, Malefactor. Important. I strongly suggest that you do not use the option to go back to a previous page, as this can cause mechanical errors in the game. If you do, don't be surprised if the game stops working as it should. If you like this game, you can find your other creations at Adeptus RPG at WordPress.com. If you like your game on Facebook fan page, there. Finish my game, please express your opinion about it. I'd like to thank your testers. Malefactor is a strategy text game in which the player takes the roles of a Sauron-style Lord of Darkness with the goal of conquering the
And
world.
you still have the Beef Brain Shield up.
Do I? Oh,
Yeah.
I tried to take the Brief Brain Shield down and I fucking... The fuck?
Put another one up.
Put something up. What did I fucking do? Is the chat box still there? What's going on? The chat's still there. Okay, well, yeah. The perfect soundtrack for fucking that dude on Reddit playing the Crown music. I fucking... Shit, is that what that was?
Yeah. Yeah, that
Good.
was clown music.
I like never saw that like when I didn't have my phone on and didn't want to play that like you know. Sauron, yeah, various decisions. He will build his army and set battles, weave intrigue, deceptions, create spy networks, sectarian cults, recruit agents, commanders, corrupt representatives of free people, sow discord among them, etc., etc., etc. We're playing as Sauron. We're gonna start a new game. About to start the game. First, an explanation. Your strength, the power of the armed forces you have accumulated in the Badlands, which consists of a number of different kinds of creatures serving you, which does not mean that 1 point equals 1 creature. 1 point can mean, for example, a squad of goblins or 1 troll and special weapons in your possession. Magical power allows you to develop new magical items and spells and use them. It picks a number of mages gathered at your throne and certain items. In addition, there are 3 kingdoms of free people. Strength, everything that affects a kingdom's military potentials, the numbers, morale, equipment of its troops, the class of its command, fortifications, and even of its economy. Influence, this symbolizes your ability to work covertly in its kingdom through various sex spies and hired criminals. Individuals may not be known serving. Attention, determines how aware the popularities and authorities of the kingdom are of the threat you pose. With high attention, higher risk to take preventative measures. Hostility determines the tension and relationship between a kingdom and its neighbors. High hostility can lead to conflicts and weaken kingdoms to prevent them uniting against you. I understand. Let's go, Male. Is your Dark Lord a mighty warmonger? Mighty warmonger, insidious tempter, lies in dark magic, who drives mortals mad with wiles, despotic tyrant, and tis a subjugate, or destroyer of life who wants to eradicate. Let's go with insidious tempter. We're being a full Sauron. You were once the Prince of Lies, the Laughing Terror, the Revealer of Secrets. Your origins lie in the darkness of oblivion. No one knows anymore. Not even you, whether you began as mortal sorcerer, or a spirit that emerged from primordial chaos. All is known is that you achieved incredible power, and at your command you had hordes of orcs and goblins, hosts of undead, legions of followers, giants, dragons, and other beasts. But that was not the most important thing. You possessed a vast amount of secret knowledge and magical power. Occasionally you would unlock the secrets of your chosen subjects, sometimes even elevating them above the ordinary, sometimes driving them mad. You divided and ruled, turning potential enemies against each other. You believed that no one could threaten your rule. And yet, a group of humans, elves, and dwarves came together and rebelled against your rule. At first you ignored them, confident in your servants would put down this pathetic rebellion, but that did not happen. The rebels broke up several minor forces sent against them, and as soon as they began to gain fame, new volunteers joined them. Soon they formed an army that began to win more and more victories. And so it came to pass that the rebels took your fortress by storm and struck you down in battle. They hid your body deep in the castle vault and put spells on it. But he is not dead, who can rest for centuries. Hundreds of years have passed, the spells have lost their power, and one day someone moved the crypt of your sarcophagus away. You begin to see through fog at first, then more and more clearly.
You got real quiet there.
Oh, did I? Fuck.
Yeah, when you dropped your voice, it got, like, really hard to hear you.
Yeah, get this closer to me. Alright. Sorry.
Through a fog at first, then more clearly. A thin man with a short beard was leaning over you. "Oh, Lord of Darkness, you have risen. This is a great day, the day of your return. I am Muriel, a humble follower of the darkness. I managed to find your burial place and awaken you. I also managed to gather new servants for you. We're now one tribe of orcs and a dozen human cultists. It is the beginning of rebuilding your great army." You leave the tomb to direct your steps towards your former throne room. People and orcs are waiting for you there. They bow down to you. You sit on your throne. You live. You move. But it's not enough. You still have not returned all of your old strength and powers. It will take a long time for them to return, but when the time is right, the brief peoples will feel your will. By then, you will have gathered a great army, infiltrated the ranks of servants of light, and turned the people against one another. Much work awaits you. Strength is 3, magical power is 0, humans is 10, elves is 10, dwarves is 10.
Wait, humans are
Muriel.
0?
What?
Humans are 0?
Humans, strength, no, the humans are at, attention of the humans and influence the humans.
Oh. What about, didn't you say magical power?
My magical power is 0.
Oh, your magical power. Okay, I see.
Yeah. What can I do? I can increase my strength and increase the influence in the kingdom of humans and increase my my strength is really, really low. Let's focus on that let's have a strength-based run. You close your eyes and imagine a nearby village of greenskins that the orcs have mentioned. Soon dozens of new orcs and goblins arrive at the fortress, all with smiles on their ugly faces. If they were dogs, they would wag their tails in sight of you. Strength is 4. Dwarven workers are creating a forest border with the bells. The elves insisted the grove was in their land and that their kingdoms had no right to cut it down. The dwarves claimed that their trees and that they could do what they wanted with them. Ooh. You search your fortress. Most of the rooms still ruined from the last assault of the forces of light, but you know somewhere you can feel it. Yes, you finally find it under the runda, shimmering with eerie colors as the jewel. The Eye of Corruption is an artifact of great magical power that can drive away anyone who uses it insane. Good thing, you're already insane. It's time for another action. Increase my strength or influence? What do you think?
Influence. You need influence for your
where?
strength.
Humans, elves, or dwarves?
How about elves? You know how I like me some elves.
Alright. You reach into the dreams of the elves as they sleep. You pour into their minds deceptive promises of secret knowledges and forbidden pleasures. Then you show them places where they are together. Soon they will become the leaven of your cult. Continue. Dwarves in their minds will come across new depots of iron. Surely the extracted metal will be turned into weapons. Continue. Muriel kneels before the throne and announces, "Your Excellency, we've made contact with the Thieves Guild in the Kingdom of Humans. Its members have performed several minor missions for us. They were commissioned by intermediaries and have no idea who they're working for. The help I provide, the great use in infiltrating land, but I must point out that they are no ordinary rogues. They certainly won't stop at their usual practice of thief and robbery. This may draw the attention of local authorities to them, and they may be a thread to the ball. Reach your followers, of course. The final decision is up always to you, the Heart of Darkness." Well, I will use them. Continue. Let's continue to gain strength. Because everyone else is at like 10. We want to be probably at least at 10 if we're going to, you know.
Unless you're using their strength.
Well,
you said you wanted a strength run.
Yeah. And appoint them sergeants. Even a horde of barbaric greenskins needs a little organization. One of the orcs dares to stand before your throne. The green-skinned creature falls on its face and lies like that for a while, gets up and, looking in the eyes, says, "Most my power. I have this idea. To the east to here there roam the hordes of vargs. Oh, yeah, yes, do it. Get him.
Do what? Oh,
I now have... Okay, yeah. Return after a few days. Few of the greenskins are missing, but the rest ride proudly. It was hard, but we made it. Continue. It's been completely cleared of degrees, and glass is slowly filling in as your sword is hunkered down. Let's get to 10. Okay, maybe I want to put a little, either influence in Kingdom of Dwarves or increase my strength. What do you think? I'm getting real close to getting my strength all the way up.
Well, dwarves are pretty strong too, so.
Yeah, that's true. And they also.
Never hurt.
Yeah. Influence in Kingdom of Dwarves. Power is growing. With each new spy you recruit and follow, forces of light grow ever closer. Continue. Rumor has it the dwarven engineers are working on a new amazing weapon, using explosive properties and mixtures of rare materials. Supposedly,
throw projectiles over a long distance, but also cause explosions of great size and force. Continue game. Mariel runs into the throne room. Your Excellency, please forgive me, but I have managed to access the source of magical energies, beating in the dungeons of the fortress again. Your advisor is proud as a peacock. Let him rejoice, the little man. The source will indeed benefit you. You go to the underground, and yes, you just feel a distinct flow of energy. Indeed, at times you'll see delicate streaks of it flowing through the wind. Your mages have recruited. They will be able to use it in the future. Continue. Okay, cool. Strength of the dwarves is 11. Tension of the kingdom dwarves is 0. Let's increase my strength this time. Growing in strength, this moment is drawing nearer when you will go into battle. We've seen to hunting wild animals today, and they're celebrating. They stuff themselves with meat and drink their stinking moonshine. Continue. Search of energy. It's time to take action. Let's get at least up to 9. Great idea. The goblins are weak and cowardly and almost useless, but if you subject them to magical mutations, you'll order your volunteers that doesn't die in agony, but over 20 are transformed into mighty beasts with sharp fangs and muscles like those of the legendary giants. Hell yes. 10. There we go. So we have enough. Let's influence Kingdom of Dwarves. Bribery, influence in Dwarven Kingdom. Okay. Humans. Well-known bard has written a song that refers to a war hundreds of years ago in which you were defeated by the forces of light. In addition to stirring up unpleasant memories for you, the fact that people will recall the past from you might now make it easier for the signs of return. Oh shit, the humans are on to me. It's time to, maybe increase my influence in the Kingdom of Humans, so I have a little bit of influence everywhere. Or, yeah, in the Kingdom of Humans. And then I'll get strength to 11 so I can stand up against the dwarves. Cultists among your representatives of the human race, yes. I'll arise in the throne room with new news. Your Excellency, a monastery of the Ring Keepers has been tracked down in the wilderness. It's an order of warrior monks guarding an artifact called the Ring of the Dead God. They have sworn to protect it at the cost of their lives. They are strangers isolated from the rest of the world. Attacking them and capturing the ring would not be met with retaliation for the people's kingdom. What is your answer? This one's tough. Should I go for the ring and, like, arouse ire, or, like, not?
The ring will make you stronger.
That's true, so I could send in the troops immediately.
We could.
Huh? The gate is smashed, the soldiers rush inside the sword and spears but are defeated with overwhelming force. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Ring of the Dead. Oh, no, wait, yeah, they are defeated. Okay. It is made of gold and covered in runes. You have no idea what matters the most of the flowing through it. Okay. I try and get him closer. Okay, mundane activities. Let's increase my strength to 11 so that I can get, at least more warriors into your army. Reports. In the Kingdom of Elves, one of the knights lost an eye in a duel with another in the north. The Ice People are said to have been sighted. Legend has it that they once ruled the continent and had to retreat to the far reaches when the climate warmed. A dwarven engineer came up with a design for a steam-powered machine, but he was declared insane. Excellency, I have received reports of human scouts penetrating the wilderness. Uh-oh. The entire area is patrolled by your soldiers. One such patrol captured the scouts and one of them is taken alive. Unfortunately, he did not confess anything important under torture. So I am... Magical powers 3. Elves, Kingdom of Dwarves is 2. Increased influence in Kingdom of Dwarves. Wrapping its tentacle around the Dwarven Kingdom. It's becoming increasingly difficult to hide, and some of the representatives of the Mountain Nation are taking notice of the specific behavior of their countrymen. News reaches you that dwarves are beginning to repopulate and rebuild one of the frontier strongholds. Not good. This will make the defenses more effective and allow them to move their troops faster. Mariel arrives at the throne room. Your Excellency, he says, catching his breath. Your activities in the Kingdom of Humans have attracted the attention of the followers of darkness. One of them, the witch Nura, is dragging herself and her possessed servants into the fortress. But not to pay tribute to you. In her foolishness, she believes that if she attacks you now before your forces are restored, she will defeat you and take over the leadership of the hosts of darkness. Fortress is attacked by a band of possessed warriors. They press on without fear or pain, shouting in praise, wisdom, of the beauty of their mistress. Your troops massacre the hapless processors, though not without losses. You break through to Nur herself, a reptilian hunchbacked witch, who bursts into a squeaky laugh and says, I played and lost, it happens! And then instantly pulls out a plaque and drinks its contents. The potion works, immediately killing the witch. Pity, as if taken to the task, she could have revealed the secret of her domination spell. Shoot. I'm going to increase my strength as it went down to 11. You personally enchant the weapons of an armor of dozen warriors. Sounds good. Fortress window. You watch as your Your soldiers practice a formation called Shield Wall in the square. Oh boy. A new ironworks is being built in the Kingdom of Humans. Operation will both strengthen the local economy and give army easy access to its weaponry. Oh fuck, that's 12. Oh god, these guys are... I didn't increase my strength. You're someone from Dark Dimension, foul fiends with too many eyes and teeth for the creatures in this world could spawn. Even your mortal servants fear them. Tonight, a shooting star can be seen in the sky. You wonder what kind of augury the astronomers of the Kingdom of Men will consider it. Let's see, so... yeah. The cult mother of harmony, a goddess who preaches peace among all living beings and forbids violence, even in defense, is growing strength in the Kingdom of Humans. This is due to the arrival of a new High Priestess, a woman gifted with extraordinary healing powers. The High Priestess heals the poor as well as the dignitaries. Crowd gavels in front of the Temple of Harmony, and when treating the sick, the priestess preaches, she says, the violence is never the solution. The fighting, even fighting evil, fuels evil. The symbol of an eye for an eye will break the world blind. Her words back to miracle working. Find some heed. Some soldiers discard their weapon and vows to the monks of harmony. Hostility towards the elves and dwarves among human decrease. What do you make of this growth? It may prove useful. Weakening or strengthening of the royal army, or could it become a threat? Followers find some compromising information about the High Priestess. I'll toss the High Priestess the Eye of the Corruption to take control of her. Feel some regret when you part with the Eye of Corruption, especially since your powers will diminish without it. But that regret is lessened with your hope for the mischief it will the world. You pass it to your cultists and toss it to the High Priestess. The cleric senses considerable magic. It's curious. She hopes to find it to enhance her healing abilities, and you will satisfy that desire, though not in the way that she would like. Continue. Recall the rebellion that once overthrew you. You ignored the rebels, and they grew in strength. More and more of the creatures joining their army. When you finally intervened, it was too late. This will not happen again. Though this time, no one will intervene with your plans. No one will take away your power. But you must regain it first. You must act, not wallow in your memories. So I have 3 in... okay, so... because the dwarves are still the strongest, I'm just going to keep influencing my in Kingdom dwarves. One of your followers befriends a cartographer on the service to the Dwarf King. He secretly looks over his map so that the spy network can learn the exact location of the outposts. Muriel brings you the news of the Thieves Guild in the Kingdom of Humans. Your Excellency, the Thieves Guild is still running smoothly. Recently, they managed to steal the Thunderbird statue. They thought it was a simple work of art and decided to send patrons a way of maintaining good relations. Patron, that's you. Further, they don't know who you are, but more importantly, the statue is actually a magical artifact. Take the statue of a swooping bird in your hand. You feel its power flowing through you. A tumult breaks out in your throne room. A crowd of work rushes in. One has a necklace of teak hanging from his neck. Is tied up. Leader of the Grinstins power bows to you and says, Most great chief, Tungu and Borgao were making a duel. Borgao cast a spell on Tungu and killed him. August law forbids for the use of magicking when making a horrible do. The penalty for that is the kill, but we respect that power and we will ask you to do sentence. Your darkness. I, a sorcerer, I know many things. If what you say is useful, I'll stop with the can't thing. Borgel falls to your feet, thanking you for your mercy. In exchange for the gift of his life, he confesses where he buried the magical artifact Eye of the Master Shaman, finished learning from a long time ago. In the end, after killing his mentor, the orc ends up in the square in front of the fortress, where he receives a well-deserved flogging. And you send out an excavation team, once unearthing a shaman's eye and sort to be a gem of considerable magical power. The orcs were terribly unhappy, breaking their rules and sparing life of the sorcerer who had cheated in an honorable duel. Many of them seek the fortress, fleeing into the Badlands. Who would have thought the primitives would be so honorable? I need to increase my strength. You're trying to recruit members from the Kingdom of Elves. Unfortunately, you turn out to have too rich an immortal spine for many scruples. When they find out serve the Dark Forces, they not only break their contract, they started spreading news about the event. Fortunately, they didn't realize just how powerful the Dark was. Even so, their blabbering will do some damage. Not to mention the time and effort wasted on failed recruitment. Oh, shit, that isn't good. A dragon appears in the Kingdom of Elves! A real, live dragon! The local druids managed to approach the giant flying reptile and tame it. Now the... I need to increase my power.
Tame it.
Stars align in special order today. The flow of magical energies in the universe is stronger. This is a good night to perform a powerful magical ritual. So we managed to gather enough power to perform a dark miracle today. Will temporarily weaken the intelligence of the inhabitants of one of the kingdom, muddle in their memories, removing it from facts that could increase their alertness against you. Okay, so attention. Maybe I remove it from the team of dwarves because I'm really working hard on them. Penetrate the minds of the dwarves of the kingdom. Symbol of miners. warriors, and even clan chiefs in the king himself. They remove from everything that could arouse suspicion from the actions of you and your followers. When these people wake up for tomorrow, they most likely be extremely relaxed of the great weight fallen from their hearts. They will also be some who feel indefinite anxiety, feeling they've forgotten something important, but they'll not do anything about it. I need to increase my fucking strength. The ranks of my army. Oh, that's good. Approaches you with a confused look. Your Excellency, I have unfortunate news. The legendary Radiant Blade has been found by a young paladin named Curiella. It is said that in her hands the sword works wonders if it is meant for her. Using it, Curiella has shot down several powerful monsters. Despite her young age, she became the new master of the Order of the Lightning Fist. We have a new enemy on the horizon. Continuing, the goblins have comprised a song in your honor. It makes your teeth ache to hear it. Perhaps you can consider into combat to lower enemy morale? Oh, yeah. A busy day. Increase my fucking strength. Manage to increase your army. High Priestess has managed to harness the power of the Eye of Corruption and use it to enhance her healing powers. With your permission, from now on, anyone who is healed by this woman will be infected by your influence. They'll be most susceptible to your temptations, and if you wish, you will probe their mind. It's not full telepathy, you'll only see glimpses, but it's a very useful tool. Nevertheless, the High Priestess is still active in preaching and spreading her message of peace. Thanks to her, relationships with humans and elves are improving more and more. She manages to settle several disputes between humans and dwarves. It's been chilly for a while. Increase my strength. Give me a good one. Expanding army. Find a legend of the mirror that allowed the owner to see any point in the world. You could use one, but it's just a legend. Okay. No important news from your spies. A great feast was given in the kingdom of humans. One of the counts was compromised by vomiting on the floor, and that was that. A usually cold day. At least that's what your servants say. The frost doesn't touch you. Next step on the road to ultimate victory. Let's increase our strength again so we have more strength than everyone else. And to gather a large following among the dwarves, but representatives of the mountain folk. Even those who turn side of darkness are not fond of conspiracies and intrigue. They prefer open combat, which is why many of them go straight to your fortress. These dark dwarves will be strong warriors. In the meantime, they will strengthen your army with other ways, forging weapons and armor. Yes. Dwarven metallurgists discovered a new iron alloy, slightly stronger than previously known metals. Servants in the Elven Kingdom report that among the graduates of the Academy Mage, there is one exception there, Elimus, and it's rumored that even senior archmages admire his skill in the mastery of energy, and one fortune teller has predicted that he will accomplish great deeds and lead his people into battle. Unfortunately, there's no way to get him to consciously serve you. He's almost fanatically devoted to the cause of light and the elven people. Perhaps you can solve this some other way? No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, I don't have anyone to kill him. Leave Elimus alone. The young elf continues his studies and growing knowledge and power. Someday he will be an essential support and cause of light. Let's increase it in the Kingdom of Dwarves. Oh my fucking god, they have 15 power. My god. Influencing Kingdom of Dwarves. Today is the full moon. The wolves and werewolves howl together at the moon. The morning is coming. Another day since your awakening. Another day bringing you closer to the final confrontation with the forces of light. It's time to plan your next move. They have 15, so I'm increasing my strength. Litters of vargs are born. The herd grow many new pups. You take each fluffy little one in your hands and soak them with a bit of your power. This way they'll grow faster. You'll be able to use them in the battle sooner. Besides, they'll become even more dangerous and bloodthirsty than their parents.
The chat looks like advice for a Dungeons & Dragons campaign writing.
Yeah. Ratchet
up those elf dwarf tensions. Take control of the hot priestess.
Yeah. URI reports on what spy networks and cults. Based on these, a select few people whose loyalty or competence is questionable, and have them eliminated by the remaining servants. Oh my god, fluffy varg puppies. Yeah, I know. An elven oracle is a vision of a terrible world that will ravage the world. Her predictions are vague, but they inspire fear. Fuck, humans are... Oh, no, that's me. Yeah, Kingdom of Dwarves is 15. The old king of the peoples dies. The celebrations conclude with the correlation of Prince Janos, the new ruler. This dashing man could pose a serious threat in the future. It will show Janos' rule will lead to. You must take care of running your own kingdom. I think 5 is probably a good influence to have in the kingdom of fucking dwarves. Let's increase the kingdom of humans. Influence of this kingdom of humans. Black clouds are glowing over Puckstow. After a while, heavy rain pours down. Orcs do not like to be wet, but they welcome the downpour with joy. It's finally time to replenish their supply of drinking water. Hey, and that increased my strength. The dwarves arrives at the fortress, a neglected beard and an eye. He looks like he has been burned by acid. He bows to you and says, I am Tillman Barakson, alchemist. My brothers, my foolish brothers, condemned my experiments. They banished me, but I've heard rumors from dwarven outcasts like me that a power has risen in the east. A power reborn, a power that will value my knowledge and skill. I now place myself at your service. I can prepare a potion that will greatly enhance the strength of your warriors. I have 2 recipes ready. One I have tested before, the other, second, should give much better results, though I admit risks are involved.
Prepare the concoction conforming to the first recipe. Will be as you command. Disappointment in his voice dared to openly protest. He has wanted to change his first, where he sets up his laboratory. Soon he begins to produce his potion. The alchemist told the truth. After drinking it, your warriors gain strength and resilience to pain. Changes are not great, but noticeable. Alright, continue. Young King Janus could become a dangerous adversary. Perhaps it would be great to get him out of the way before that happens. I can't do anything or don't want to do with it. The young monarch wastes no time. A month after his coronation, he'll be implementing extensive military reforms. With such a leader, the human army will become much stronger. Oh, fuck. Straight up. The maps of Kingdom of Humans planning your invasion. When the time comes, this country will be the first to become your prey. I need to increase my strength, then. I'm in the netherworld, a particularly fierce demon. His eyes shine with a deadly rays, and his claws drip with venom. A single drop can bring down a man with stature. He is a fierce fighter of willpower, but he acknowledges your superiority. He will make a valuable addition to your army. Apparently, the sailors saw Merbe. Maybe you should pay more attention to the sea? You tried to divine the future, but to no avail. Something interferes with your precognition, obscuring your visions with fog. You watch the stars glittering in the dark as your conscience. From your calculations, it seems the time will soon be right for an invasion. The whirlwind blows. The whirlwind weak. Trees break. Hay. A two-headed calf was born in the kingdom of humans. Local scholars are investigating the case. A comet is crossing the sky. Astronomers argue about what exactly it means, but everyone agrees that something really big is about to happen. Elves and dwarves have not overcome their old grudges. Every now and then there's skirmishes between them, often resulting in deaths on both sides.
All dwellings increase population.
Yeah. The Elven Kingdom has a new dance called the Crosser, gaining popularity. Defenders of morality condemn its boldness, and that doesn't stop it growing in popularity. Meanwhile, the dwarves are expanding their army. This year's competition for the longest beard in the Dwarf Kingdom is won by Tyrneg Malith's son. Two young dwarves had to carry his luxuriant hair in order for the dignified beard to not fall over. For the Dwarven Kingdom comes a new discovery of a new species of Capricorn. After a brief consideration, you decide that creature will not affect your plans. Okay. You personally visit the forge to check the quality of the weapons produced there. You tear into the chainmail pieces with your bare hands. Not surprising, after all, you are a super being, but it should take a little more effort for you. That's why you deal with the smith who forges his poor armor the same way you deal with his creation. The scouts have claimed to be seen living behemoth in the Badlands. However, after sending more servants, neither the beast nor signs of his presence are found. For the inhabitants of the kingdom of humans, you are nothing more than a figure of legends. Almost no one except your followers takes the rumors of your return seriously. Grain prices are rising, not particularly high, and famine is unlikely to threaten the free people, but they are higher than last year. Dwarven engineers and alchemists have completed work on the Arch Bomb.
The Arch Bomb.
The Dwarven Kingdom is heavily infiltrated by your spies. This also applies to the group working on the Arch Bomb. Your agents managed to sabotage work on the new weapon. It's a pity they didn't manage to steal it and hand it over to you instead, but at least they avoided the danger. The inhabitants of the Elden Kingdom are aware of your return. They vigilantly await the invasion. Dwarves are unaware of your return. They are not preparing for the coming war. You send out messages and mental messages. You order the warriors to gather in front of the fortress. The time is near when the great army will set out to conquer the world. And finally, the beautiful moment has arrived. You gather all of your troops and send the direction of the march of Kingdom of Humans. From the army, you rush the orcs and vargs. The bug-thirsty beaks will be the first to strike force, tearing holes in the enemy's array. You, on the other hand, ride amongst horde on a pitch black mount, whose eyes and nostrils are filled with sparks. When you enter the land of the Kingdom of Humans, you have some locals captured to consult the language. Unfortunately, the captives turned out to be dumb, stupid villagers and can't say anything useful, even when you handed over the executioners. Tough luck. You continue to march and meet the king's army. The army and the kingdom of man. The banners of various divisions account. These fly on the wind. These ranks of the army are dispatched. After a while, there's a trumpet giving the signal to attack. The knights begin the charge. The Ardents tighten their bow. Attack! The humans look impressive. Thousands of dollars. Soldiers, over whose head hangs dozens of flags, substantial detachments, heavy cavalry. The infantry stops for a moment, begin to pound their shields with swords. The rumble is staggering. A shadow of doubt crosses your mind of whether they'll definitely be able to beat them. Well, I have more strength than he does, just base numbers, and I also have, like, a lot of influence. Kingdom of Humans shouldn't be that big. The battle is terrible, almost rivaling the battle of the previous lost your power. Thousands of arrows pierce the air. The arrows hot from the spells they hurl. Warriors fight without mercy, and the ground is thick with blood. Young King Janos himself leads a charge of knights. A charge that gets down a bit by a crowd of orcs. This falls off their horses. Finally, the time comes for Janos. After a moment, one of the hordes triumphantly raises his severed head
helmet adorned with a crown. This time you emerge from battle victorious. With minor losses, the army of humans and kingdoms is defeated. The war laying on the pyramids and skulls of human capital remains undefeated. Quickly occupy it. Continue. Before you make plans on how to proceed with the campaign, you experience a vision. A figure appears in a general outline. It resembles a human male, but skinned, his body punctured with nails and pierced in blades. Even this quite shocking. Greetings to you, Lord Tempter, you hear a voice. They call me King of Pain. They call me the God of Suffering. I think you and I have a lot in common. We both want to create new sensations and experiences. Nothing's too extreme for us. We will cross any boundary. I propose an alliance. Together we will achieve great and terrible things. I accept your proposal. Great. Looking forward to these news delights. Let's not delay. Which people are the first to know the pain? The dwarves need to know the pain. So the conquest of the kingdom of dwarves begins. With the kingdom of pain at your side, victory is certain. Your design ally sends waves of incredible, unimaginable suffering to the elven warriors. Most of them elven warriors. Okay. Curl up in pain and ground, their own death saves them. The king of pain ensures that it is not coming soon. You can grisly laughing and moans of ecstasy as you head to reap the sufferings from his victim. Dwarves who manage to defend themselves from the... Oh, that was just a weird typo, okay. The king's powers are massacred by your soldiers. Few soldiers, however, are beginning to get used to the torture and even take pleasure in it. They begin their engineering skills in unexpected ways on the battlefield. Out of pieces of cannons, axes, armors, grotesque constructions, great torture machines are created in no time. Their constructors begin to use them on each other, issuing shrieks in full pain and joy. After a while, your subjects join them. What's more, you also begin to feel wrapped in thirst. You want to follow it? I will banish the King of Pain with my magical power! Among the madmen, an avatar of King of Pain in material form. Demon god created from pieces of his bodies and weapons, giggles like a child. I cannot read that. The King of Pain raises his hand. You feel your body bursting with excruciating pain as your eyes were filled with liquid fire. Around you, warriors scream in terror. Some of them throw themselves on their swords to end this suffering, and the demon deity who caused all this is gasping in ecstasy. Don't let pain cloud your mind. The King of Pain is powerful, but also you wield magical might. You mobilize all of your potential and direct it against the enemy. Yeah! Shouts the demon. The greatest pain I have ever felt. Thank you. And then it explodes into blood and iron. Oh, it's all around you. The victory over the god was not without consequences. You feel some of your magical power has been burned out. Your warriors are slowly regaining their wits. Unfortunately, many of them have died during the orgy of torture. You gather your remaining forces and head to the Kingdom of Elves. Oh, fuck, I win. They have 13, I have 14. I only have a little bit of influence in the Kingdom of Elves, but that's okay. A dark hordes marching towards the Elven Kingdom, a land where the soaring towers of long-lived people rise amid ancient forests. The demons you have summoned roll from their toothy mouths with caustic saliva at the thought of tender elven meat. No one comes out to greet you. The forest, even the land, seems to exude hostility. There's no doubt that this is an unfriendly land, and you'll have to subjugate it by force. The Queen of the Elves has assembled a formidable army. It includes famous elven archers but swordsmen and spearmen are not to be underestimated either. Support is provided by wizards and druids, as well as magical creatures such as unicorns and tree ants, walking giant treemen. Elven archers, with your troops with a hail of arrows and mages with lightning bolts. This onslaught wreaks considerable havoc, but when your warriors reach the enemy positions, they delicately built elves are unable to counter their onslaught. To the elves' aid come the tree ants. They are full warriors, but your orcs have axes, and the axes are used to cut down trees. One by one, the forest giants fall, and with them, the elvish resistance is slowly weakens. You harness all your powers in this battle. Your mental tentacles wrap around the minds of the enemy mages, bringing madness to them. The wizards go into a frenzy and start throwing spells at their allies. Total magnificent chaos reigns in the elven ranks. The combined power of your weapons and the dark arts ultimately causes the elven armies to be completely destroyed. That's the last of the resistance has been squashed. At least that's what you think. However, it soon becomes clear that is not the end of the world. Record-breaking frosts have been recorded in the north, and then came the terrible snowstorms, and then finally, there was the invasion. The ancient people of ice have finally managed to... So, well, I've defeated all of these guys, but yeah. Have finally managed to unleash the magic that lowers the world's temperature. They can enter the lands which warming once banished them and rebuild the formal empire. The future speaks hosts of paper-pale warriors and armor made of ice harder than iron, accompanied by monsters breathing hot clouds of terrifying frost. You gather an army and head north, but you are not able to stand against the ice storm. Before the battle, your army dies in the snowstorm. The rest have to fight their way through the snow drifts and arrive at the battlefield exhausted and cold, and there waiting for you is an even disciplined legion of ice people who don't mind the cold, in fact quite the opposite. Soon the snow is red with blood, some of it evaporating in the cold, some of it freezing. You suffer defeat, your enemies freeze you in a block of ice which they place in your throne room. Their ruler, evil has taken over the world, but it's not your evil. Game over, your loss.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Okay. I guess there's a final boss that the game forgot to tell me about.
Or the game just fucks you up at the end as a joke.
Maybe. That's certainly possible. Well, what I think it is like, this is a thing, you're supposed to run through it multiple times, and like be prepared for, like, the ice people or something. Yeah, I don't know. Like there'll just be, like a different evil ruler or something that shows the fuck up, like, at the end. Like, yeah, it's really easy to defeat the, elves and dwarves, and, like... Because the first time, I gave this a shot and did, like, one run of it before, and I like, died immediately to the humans, so, like, you know. But yeah. Honestly, I think I might call it after that one, though. Because, I mean, my throat's getting, like, really scratchy now, you know, having to have read all of that stuff. But yeah, anyway, about it, tomorrow we're doing the fucking, the tournament, right?
I have no reason to believe otherwise.
Okay, just checking. All right, so tomorrow we're going to be doing the motherfucking tournament. Y'all know the one. We're doing the tournament. It's gonna be good. We're all gonna be here. I will see you all then, and then after that, I will see you whenever the next time may be.